Hey guys, hey, today we're going to put a wrap on a lure. That means we need to put a base coat on first, and lately I've been using just plain old spray rattle cans in various colors for that. So I put a base coat on this lure yesterday, so today we're ready to come back, put a wrap, and get it painted. Alright, here we go. Have the base coat on, put it on a couple days ago. Again, I'm using rattle cans now. I found it a whole lot nicer, easier, and they'll handle the stress of putting on wraps. You don't scratch them up. Rust-Oleum, I got lucky. I found these in key lime because I love that lime color. Picked mine up at Menards, Home Depot, Lowe's, any place like that should probably handle it. For the wrap, we're going to use crinoline. This is basically, you can pick it up at any fabric store. It's used in their dresses and stuff like this. And we're going to just put some clips on it here. See if we can get that clip down there good and tight. Alright. That should hold that in. See if I can get that underneath there. There we go, because I don't care about the head. Alright, we're going down the back. We'll cover at least halfway, if not more than halfway. And what we're going to use, Createx Pearlized Satin Gold. Alright, I'm going to try some satin gold. See if we can get that to cover that green. Alright, here we go. This is not going to be very dark because we got the green underneath it, but that's okay. We'll just put on plenty of it. Don't have to worry too much about the back because we're coming back with another color. And this lighter colored gold like this isn't going to look very dark on top of that green. But that's kind of deceiving. At least it'll be deceiving for you, I think, on the camera. So it's not going to look that dark, but it's showing up darker. We'll get up here on the face too. Let me get things. This stuff's getting a little thick on me, getting a little hard to come out. Taking a little extra effort. Sometimes when you get down to the end of the jar on them, you need to thin them out a little bit. Alright, that's good. I can see we got the gold down there pretty good on both sides. I'm a little light right in here on it, doesn't matter. We're going to come back with another color there. Yeah, that's going to work good. Alright, let me clean all this out. We'll change colors. Alright. I wanted to dry that good with the heat gun before we took the wrap off, because we don't need the wrap. There we go. That's just what I'm looking for, that lighter. Alright, that's going to work. Alright, now, got a couple other colors we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is going to mix some up because we're going to go to a Walmart Apple Barrel brand. Alright, Flamingo Coral. I don't know, I was looking for some colors the other day at Walmart, and I saw this one. I thought, well, I got to try this one. Hang on a second, I got to get it open here. And I thought, Flamingo Coral sounds interesting, so we're going to try it and see. Alright, well, first off, let me do it this way. It's when you do the Walmart, as I said before, it's very thick. It's not designed to be used like this. It's a craft paint. So you always got to mix it up. I just mix mine with water, but there's all kinds of things you can use to mix with. Store-bought, if that's what you want. Let's try this and see what we get, huh? This is real dark, so we'll see how it's going to do over this green. Right up front. Alright, there we go. We got it. Just a little blush up underneath there. Alright, let me clean this all up. Got one more thing to do. Alright, last thing we want to do here is we're going to come right down the back and we're going to use Createx Opaque Black. Just take black. I'm going to run right down the back. And I'm not even going to go, I could do that darker, but I'm going to let that go right there. I'm not going to do the head. I want to leave the head the way it is. I kind of like that. Alright, set of eyes and a top coat and we'll see where we stand. Alright, let's get a top coat on. And we are going to use the Bob Smith Industries 30-minute slow cure. There are different things you can use. This is the one I've been using from the very start. 2-part epoxy. I like it. I think, you know, so far and over the years I have done hundreds and hundreds of lures. I do one every week, so that's 52 a year from the last 4 years, plus the extra ones that never kind of got videos made. And I have really enjoyed using this. It's easy to use and it's been very good. Now, let me show you one, just while we're doing this. Here's what I did last year, right there. This is one of the first ones I've ever had something break like this. And this lure, I think it hit the side of the boat or the trolling motor during a cast. I can't remember, but basically it's a cast. So I mean, we were whipping it like that when it hit the boat, and it did that. One of these days we might do a video. Let's see if we can fix that. We might try to fix that once. But I'd have to say that is the only problem I have ever had, is something like that. I can't remember if it's ever happened on another lure or not. I don't remember it. So that might be the only one. Now they say you have 30 minutes. Not always true. Depends on the conditions. The warmer it is, the better it is. It'll last longer. They say above 70 degrees is the optimal temp for this. So a lot of times in the winter I'll put this in warm water or heat it up just to give me a little more time. And if you're painting for yourself and you're painting, you know, I'm always doing it here. I'm just doing a lure because I painted one for the video and now I'm top coating it. But let's say at home you've painted 2 or 3 for yourself. You figure, okay, how many of those can I get? How much can I do at one time? So I don't have to do each one individually. I would say, on average, if it's warm enough and everything's good, you could probably mix up a batch and do 3 of them. If you try to do 4, it might not work. I say that from experience, where years ago, the 4th one ended up with a paintbrush stuck to the side of it. Couldn't get it off. So I was pushing the envelope a little too hard that day. But you could easily paint them at home, have 2 or 3 painted up, ready to go, mix yourself up the top coat, and you could probably put this on at least 2 or 3 lures. If it's a little thick, you just warm it up a little bit and it'll work pretty well. Alright, I think we got this one about covered. Give it a good look over with the light. There's a spot right there. You guys probably won't see it in the camera, but I just kind of roll it, rotate it, and look it over good, just to make sure I didn't leave any spots. The only thing I did, want a little bit more under that nose. I want to be sure I get that nose good. All right, there we go. Hey, we're going to let that one dry. We'll see what it looks like. Well, there we go, guys. We did the base coat. We did the fish scale pattern using the crinoline. You know, I really like using the spray can for the base coat. You don't scratch them up. And I'll tell you, if you really look around, you can find all different colors that you can use. Makes it really nice to put on lots of different colors for your base coat. Hey, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.